The same technological advances that were allowing us to produce more food more cheaply were changing other parts of our life.
The question is, what changed in the last 30 years to make this obesity epidemic happen?
The communities that we live in have changed and have become car dependent.
We don't walk, we don't bike, and it's cut off hundreds of calories of physical activity.
In fact, roughly 1 in 4 adults gets no physical activity at all.
We are now this kind of automated society. All of our modern day developments have been labor saving.
We've engineered physical activity out of our everyday lives. Our work as adults has been increasingly sedentary.
We send messages on computers and emails. We don't even walk to the next office to speak to somebody.
Screen time has just skyrocketed. People have multiple screens in their lives in addition to the television.
The number of calories we burn off has been diminishing in the setting of heavily advertised, calorically rich food that can be bought inexpensively.
Our food environment is hostile to healthy eating.
We're living in an environment in which it's possible to eat yourself into obesity on a single city block, and in which you can call in an unlimited number of calories.
There's this relentless and powerful marketing of foods. You're basically taught that you can eat everywhere, you can eat every hour of the day, and that there's something gloriously wonderful about eating foods that are high in sugar, fat, and salt.
It's all these cues in our faces. It's an assault, and it's something that we can't ignore.
Everybody is so hectic and rushing around so much. Families are busy. There may not be a family meal. They have to get fast food, convenient food. That tends to be the least healthy food.
Roughly 55% of food expenditures today go towards food consumed outside of the home.
Restaurant portions are maybe 2 to 5 times what we need.
Research shows that when people are served more, they eat more. Portion sizes have gone up across so many categories of food.
Today's American is eating and drinking about 600 more calories per day than they were in 1970.
And that can easily add up to an additional 5 or 10 pounds of unnecessary weight gain through the course of a year.
So obesity is the end result of a huge number of trends that have come together.
The lifestyle that we have adopted has led to this toxic environment.
It is simply too easy to consume too many calories and too difficult to expend those calories.
In the last 30 years, our DNA has not changed, but our environment has.